Hello, welcome to my channel, Connection of Lives and Interests. This is Sharon coming to you from the cabin, and we've got the futon open. I wonder why that is. Let's see. Sleeping bags and a mattress, and a hot mess at that. And Mr. Monkey's in there somewhere. That's my favorite blanket. So, today is currently, at the time of filming this, is Sunday, April 2nd. And 2 nights ago, Friday, March 31st, Mr. Thumbs Up said, all of a sudden, it's evening time. I don't know what time it was. 7-ish maybe? And all of a sudden he's like, hey, why don't we camp out in the cabin tonight? And I was like, yeah, that would be great. But remember last time we struggled with the little twin mattress? And he's like, yeah. And then I said, why don't we use one of our new mattresses that we have? We got a fly or something in here. Bugs are not welcome unless you're going to feed my lizard that Mr. Thumbs Up said was in here. Yes. He said that there was a, get a raccoon. Mr. Thumbs Up said there was a lizard in here yesterday evening when he was in here getting his pillow and stuff from sleeping out here. And I haven't seen him yet. But it got cold last night. I told him he could cuddle with me if he wanted to. But, as long as he doesn't get stuck in here and get dehydrated like the one that I rescued. Yes, I brought one back to life last year and I got it on video. And if I think about it, I will put it in the description below. If I think about it. It might not be at the time of this upload, but maybe in the future. I come back and watch it and go, ooh, I didn't put that in the description. Let me do it now. So, how did we do with camping out? Cosmo did great. We're happy to say. And Mr. Thumbs Up and Cosmo slept on the futon, and I slept over there. And the new mattress that we have is very, very lightweight. So, oh my goodness, Mr. Thumbs Up was just so excited when I mentioned the new mattress. And he was like, oh, yes, let's do it. So we came out here and hung out and we had fun. And I actually have another video that I filmed the night we were camping out. So that should, in fact, be posted before this one because, they should be posted in order. And this is after the fact. So I'm going to have to keep my mind in order. But I had a funny at the time of filming that when Mr. Cosmo was getting Mr. Attitudey because Daddy went inside the house to go wash up and take his medicine and all that. And he was good for the longest time, but even I thought, he's taking longer than what I would think. And Cosmo had an attitude, and I was just talking about it. It was funny. If you haven't seen it, you'll have to go back and watch it. Okay, so we were out here in Mr. Thumbs Up at 3:39 exactly, because I had just looked at my phone, and he's like, honey, are you awake? And I'm like, yep. And he goes, I gotta go back in the house. My allergies are horrendous. My nose is driving me nuts, and it's just too loud out here. So he said, let's pack it up. I said, I'm staying here. He's like, oh, you are? Okay. Oh, that was a car. I thought it was a bird. Didn't it sound like a bird? Chirpy, 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 chirpy. But they don't have an engine afterwards. Oh, that sounds could be a motorcycle. Do motorcycles? I like them call them motorcycles. Do they make that noise? Or it's his red car? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna guess it's his motorcycle. Yeah, it sounds like a motorcycle. Yep, I see it. Okay, so, um, so the boys went in, and I stayed out here, and he saw for himself because he goes to bed about 10:30 every night. And he knows I stay up till 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 in the morning. And I always say that I cannot go to bed before my body is ready because it's just not going to happen. Doesn't matter what I do. I could get little sleep and still not go to sleep at a decent time. So it's an ongoing battle and story that I have been talking about lately. And so he saw for himself when he said, "Are you awake?" And I was like, "Yep." So they went in, and I stayed in here until the next morning, of course. And then it was pouring out, and then it started thundering. And once I saw lightning, metal roof, no thank you. So I ran inside. And then the sun came out again last night, and I told Mr. Thumbs Up. He was like, "I'm going to go get the bed and everything, that one, out of the cabin and bring it in." I said, "No, I'm going to sleep out in the cabin again tonight." He goes like, "You are?" I was like, "Yeah." Oh, they're going for a ride. And so I slept in the cabin last night. I came out here about 3 o'clock in the morning. Yes. And I knew that I'd be up and I'd be playing my videos and doing stuff on my phone. And I don't know what time I'm going to say maybe about 4. I didn't really look at the time. But I laid down and it still took me forever and ever to go to sleep. And Mr. Thumbs Up was kind of concerned for me to be out here last night because it got in the 50s, you know? So it did get cold last night. It stayed at 60 for quite a bit. 60 is a perfect temperature. But then it got down to, he said it was supposed to get down to 48. And I was like, well, you know what's funny is I really know what 48 feels like. And the reason is I was filming at the airport trying to watch planes go off and come back. Well, take off and land. I wasn't going to wait for them to fly away and then drop off their people and come back with the same plane. But, and I knew the temperature then. I was like, yeah, I know what 48 feels like. And then another time I went back to pick up Mr. Thumbs Up and it was 38, 39. So I knew what those two temperatures felt like. So I was like, well, I have my sleeping bag and you can't even see mine because, well, yep, that's part of mine right there. And then it's a big heavy duty one. And then of course I have my blanket and I sleep under the covers. So it wasn't really a big issue. But what I will say about sleeping bags, no matter how warm they are and how heavy and thick they are, lesson learned. I didn't even tell Mr. Thumbs Up. He asked me if I got cold last night. I did not get cold, okay? But the sleeping bags are on the stiff side compared to blankets. So when you have a little gap and the air will come through and you'll feel it. And then you just, smash it down on yourself until you fall back to sleep or whatever. So I would suggest if you're going to do anything out in the cold like that, to have a blanket like that. But I had that on top of my sleeping bags. But next time, which will be tonight, because I am sleeping in the cabin as much as I can before it gets hot. So the stuff is staying there. I'm sleeping here. It's a very relaxing. My son called it a good vibe, and I'm like, yeah, it is. It just it's so it is so relaxing to be out here. And I'm spending more and more and more and more and more and more time out here, filming and then watching videos and now sleeping. So, yeah, this is where you can find me. All right, now I'm going to stop filming and I'm going to share another story about camping probably tonight. I want to share some camping stories with you. So keep watching because you don't want to miss those. All right. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my video, and I hope you do. And it really helps the channel to give thumbs up and all your comments and your watch time. I really appreciate each and every one. If you didn't know that watching videos at least 3 to 5 minutes is very helpful if you're not going to watch the whole thing. That 3 to 5 minutes is really good. Okay? Okay. Be kind, be nice, be encouraging no matter where you are through the internet. We can touch lives. We can make a difference. We can make people smile, laugh, and give encouraging words. And remember, keep the fun in all you do. And I'm showing the other curtains that Mr. Thumbs Up put up. The last curtains. The other one's blue. That one's blue. These are wilderness bears and deer. Wilderness bears and deer. So how many windows do we all have? Can you count? Can you guess? All right. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.